Actually, I put all the
Test, test. Test, test. Test, test. Alrighty. Welcome back, everybody. We're here. We're going to be playing some Mass Effect 2. We'll continue where we left off. We just finished Prudence Progress, and time to move on to some other things. Now, did I talk to everybody? I don't think I did.
Oh, she's a cute.
So it's the Conera to hear this conversation.
Next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
If you keep coming back after a main mission, you'll hear more and more of that conversation. Here's the men's room. Which the other already didn't have a bathroom at all.
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship. The starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions.
I
Cerberus
do.
isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
Really? It's not like the Corsairs were.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the Elusive Men to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
No product placement here.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive
Just
man
my
knows
water.
exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about
I do
him?
like
I
the
didn't get to
change
where I am
of
without
Shepard's
knowing how to gauge
casual wear, where it's
people's
like not
motives and
orange,
ambitions.
it's now the dark.
Even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
A minute ago. Alright, I need to pump up the volume on my computer's pump and fan. Mainly because they are running hot. At least the GPU is running hot. GPU's at like 70. Alright.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision.
I definitely like
The
what
most
they do
of
with the lighting here.
It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic
They really need to
abilities
get
are
an
also very
update for that
advanced.
bug though.
Very human.
You can still see it on the
Add to
side.
that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make
Yeah,
mistakes
they're aware
like
of it, though,
everyone
so
else. And when I do, the consequences
hopefully
are
they
severe.
will do another update here
Everyone
soon that will
expects a lot
fix
from
that.
someone with my abilities.
You certainly don't lack for
I would say
confidence.
that's probably the
It's
biggest
just a
issue I've
fact.
found so
My
far.
reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander,
Oh,
whatever
there was
you
a
need.
bug.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
The butt shot wasn't there. Butt shot's later. So she talks about her sister. This is nice. Is that like the first game like didn't address these things? Where did they sleep? Where did where's the mess hall? Like we had the table there, but we didn't have like a kitchen.
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all
Yeah, in the first
clean
game this
and
isn't
running.
here though. There's just Alenko and some lockers.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands most of the time.
I would hope
This
so.
ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks.
Yeah, he did.
The cracks.
In the original Mass Effect 2, there was a kitchen here with him. because that's why he's standing here.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing.
I feel like with the change of lighting, everything seems a little bit darker, though.
Change your outlook.
Might brighten it up.
A difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help. Be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
Do you have everything you need?
I make do, but have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
Yeah, spoken by someone who's never eaten an MRE, apparently.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Don't know me. Alright, so I'm actually going... Calibrations. I'm gonna pump up the brightness just a little bit. Yeah. That should help out a little bit. And she didn't have a one that said medical lab. Like there was no signs that said medical or anything like that in the on the first Normandy.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned.
Yeah, his arms are ripped.
I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center. A very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you.
That's some
A
loyalty.
mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets
I think
the
everybody
same
loves the doc.
opportunity.
Do you have everything you need?
I
She's a
believe
great
so.
character.
This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll get you
I'll
another.
keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Yeah, likewise. Both Joker and her like really cool side
I'll
characters.
see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
It's my ship and I can't get to the AI core.
gunnery officer is required to access the gunnery control station.
It looks so shiny and nice. Alright, engineering. It loads so fast we don't even get to see the elevator move in the diagram. Let alone zoom all the way into it.
This room is currently restricted.
A little dark area down here. No trust.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I thought she was probably a redhead too. They may change her to be more brunette.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
She was a
What
redhead,
can we do for
okay.
you, Commander?
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
I mean, the funny thing, like,
Discounted Sovereign as an
Mass Effect
isolated
2
threat.
originally, everything was
As a
super
single-
bright inside the
Which was
Normandy,
bullshit.
where
They
the first
said
one
your
everything was
warnings of
really
greater
dark.
danger were mistaken.
Now it's gone back to darker,
lost
but it's
respect
because
for Alliance
it's taking all
leadership.
the
We
lighting
need to fight the
effects
real
from the
enemy, and only
holograms
Cerberus
into
seem to be
effect,
doing that.
and that's what's illuminating everything.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here
And
I
as
am.
much as people love the Dragon Age franchise,
So why
I
did
don't
you
feel
join
like the
Gabby?
characters move
Kenneth
this
and I
much
have
when
been
they're
partners
talking
crime
in
since we
Dragon
graduated
Age.
from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus
I feel like
offer,
they still just sit
insisted they
static,
include
and then
me.
they only do
He fell apart with
scripted
that.
animated movements,
Thanks,
which
Mom.
seem almost out of
Also,
place
I
when
love
they do them.
engines, and the Normandy is state of the art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we
They
don't
do
know
an
much about the
Inquisition, okay.
organization other than the Normandy team.
But not
Our
in
mission and who's
the
in
first
charge.
game or the
We're
second
off
one,
to
right?
kick the collectors right in their
And they
dirty
they were
bags.
doing this
That's
type of
enough for me.
animation in Mass Effect 1.
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
Sort of too. I wish they
What kind of
would
problems are
do
you
a
having?
remaster of
When they
Origins at
upgraded
least, because that's the
Normandy
good
design,
one.
They got a bit sloppy with the FBA.
I'd love to see it
couplings.
with
I won't bore
a
you
sharp,
with the tech, but
sharper
there's an array
image
of attenuators
and
in the
better
primary
designed
power transfer system that
characters.
channels the field.
Because even if they did it in
You're boring the
Unreal,
commander
it'd be a
with
huge
that.
upgrade from
In
what
short,
the
if
Odyssey
we had
engine was.
T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Carry on.
Well, do
No comment on you not having time for shore leave. Just like, alright, it's fine.
I told you he would.
You get no shore leave time. Now this thing always made me wonder, like, okay, in the first game, they just had it exposed and generating energy. They went through a lot of effort to shield the core in Mass Effect 2. Now, granted, this ship is supposed to be way bigger than the original Normandy, but it makes you kind of wonder, was the Alliance military not shielding their people properly? Alright, let's go to the CIC. I think I did talk to her.
Commander, earlier when we spoke,
Yeah, I
you were
did.
very open with me. I like that.
but I hope I didn't come across.
Kept her as redhead, but her hair's all weird.
Overstep my bounds.
Be yourself, Kelly. We don't need military protocol getting in the way.
Well, usually when it comes to safety, they're pretty on top of it.
How may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Alright. One. Let's buy some fuel since we have none. And let's buy some probes. Let's probe some things. There we go.
Probe launched.
I do kind of miss the exploration with the Mako,
Used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
but
Launching probe.
this did speed it up.
In research projects,
And it's kind of nice, like, as the games
upgrade
go,
sniper
urgency
rifles, shotguns,
is
and medical
getting
equipment.
higher with what you're doing. So it makes sense, like, hey, you don't want to spend like 3 days exploring a planet
Probe away.
for resources.
Probe launched.
Yeah, even though the military goes lowest bidder, though, they make sure safety things are done correctly.
Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles.
Now, if you're trying to, like, completely deplete a planet, you need it to get down to depleted on the scanner. So if you want to be like a psychopathic strip miner.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched.
It's not poor, but it's not depleted yet. So you
Probe
still
away.
get a good handful of stuff. Wish there was an achievement for that, though, to like
Probe
get every scannable planet down to depleted.
Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away.
Big
Launching
spike
probe.
there. Now it's depleted. Now there are a little more that you can find. At this point, it's not worth wasting a probe on.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe.
Okay. Now the DLC for this game, that was stuff that was like weapons and armor. You only start with the recon hood. The service recon hood is the only one you get for free. Looks like everything else you have to buy from stores or you have to research it in the lab. Which means it's going to cost money or cost a resource. Assault rifle, shotgun.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the
Yeah, he
moment
did
you
sound like a
entered
crack
the
addict.
Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife, now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Please. You have to help.
I think you can hear the music of the dance go in the background.
Good talk, jackass.
Use
It's
Aid
faded.
Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya, and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
No, not sleep.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes.
Shoot him in the leg.
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Okay.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
Come on, let me in.
Go on in. I'll protect you. What are you looking at?
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
No, you won't. Welcome to the afterlife. Isn't that what the bar's called also in Cyberpunk? Oh, where's my companions at? Come on. Ah, that's cool. Oh wow, it's the depth of field. Turn on the depth of field, that's where the bug comes from. Interesting. I don't think you can turn that off in the options. I will probably email BioWare and let them know, like, hey, that's what's causing the issue. Not so you just have so let's see, does it do it at the higher? Ah, it's not doing it now though. I wonder if it's the frame rate setting. If you're a higher frame rate. Nah, it's not doing it right now at all. Interesting. She's another awesome character, is Arya.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Now we're running through that though. I'm not seeing it pop up anymore. I wonder if that's a way to eliminate the bug from happening.
You run Omega?
I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule.
Hope if they make a movie, they cast her as Arya again. I mean, they made Arya look like her.
Don't fuck with Arya.
It's Carrie-Anne Moss, I believe.
I like it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
So, what can I do for you?
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was
The bug was
really
showing up in almost every
You could have been
conversation
anyone,
since. I wonder if by doing that, did
Whatever
I fix
you
it?
need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
I'm looking for Mordin Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Mordin. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks.
I like only getting like half the information that I need here, so I can get to come back and talk to her again
Just don't
later.
get him talking.
Just because she's a
Never
cool
shuts
character to talk to, hang out with.
If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Thanks for the information.
Yes. Just try not to bring the plague back with you.
Okay. I think you got any chicken chases. Alright. Nice little lounge area back here.
Is that you? I'd heard you were dead. I'm Helena Blake. We met a few years ago. I don't expect you'd remember. You removed 2 criminal warlords from power and...
This is a side mission in the first game, which if you don't do it, you don't end up running into her here.
What brings you to Omega?
What brings anyone to Omega? Opportunity, success, failure, all of the above?
And depending on how you end that mission depends on 2 things. Like, since I've convinced her not to be a crime lord anymore,
civility, I suppose.
she becomes a social worker. Otherwise, if you let her continue being a smuggler, she just joins Arya's organization.
And now you're on Omega. Once a criminal, always a criminal, eh?
Oh no, Commander. I retired. I know better than to go back on my word with you. You convinced me to turn my life around. I'm a social worker now, believe it or not.
That seems like a hopeless job in a place like this.
Quite the opposite, actually. This place needs it more than most. Doing the good work in a place like this requires that one understand how things truly work, which makes me uniquely qualified.
That's more noble than I expected.
Noble? No. It's just that someone came along a few years ago and made me see the error of my ways. You convinced
By
me
threatening you with a
that I could
gun.
use my contacts and
Either get out
skills
or I
for
kill
things
you.
Other than smuggling and exploitation. I thank you for that.
Well, I'm glad to hear you're keeping out of trouble.
Thank you. This is all to your credit, Commander.
I have to go.
Of course. You must have more important things to do.
This is a good design of a club. It has an area that you can still hear the music, but it's still quiet enough to have a conversation, like hang out at a private table. And then you have a little pathway here to the other half of the club.
Council members aboard thanked Human Alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling Saren's invasion 2 years ago.
Oh, I don't want to go through the table. Yeah, all 3 of them in frame, almost, just about. Don't need Jacob, that's fine. B. Might as well get a drink while I'm here. That's one difference. Like they didn't have the best liquid physics, but like he would pour the drink and you would see color fluid go in and then color fluid fill up in the cup. This one you didn't even see it.
Say something, Commander.
What's going on here?
You ought to be all right. Just take her easy. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the glitch anymore, so going into photo mode fixes it. If you can do what I did, I guess.
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
Ship dies again. Ship just can't hold his liquor, that's
That
all.
bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk, and an hour later he was puking blood.
Duly noted. Let's get back to work.
Be careful out there.
Let's go back to the bartender. If you don't kill Fist, he ends up right here hanging out, bitching about how you ruined his business.
Do I know you? No, humans
He dies either way.
Have a drink on the house. But you drank? You should get. Wait, you don't want me to.
Now, drink it.
No, can't.
Drink it, or I'll blind you one eye at a time.
Just kind of explodes and dies. And I got plenty of cargo points. I didn't lose too much doing that way. I think this is where you can dance. Wow, it looks even more ridiculous from the front. Look at this girl here is like rocking out. With that face, wow.
How can these people be left to rot like this?
You don't understand, or you don't want to?
Doesn't really matter.
No. Omega has worked this way for a very long time. No one's changing it now.
And then all the voices, I believe, are voiced by Mark Meer, who does the voice for Commander Shepard as well.
I don't know a Captain Gavor. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gavor we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
I would almost say his face looks better in the original versus how the lighting works on the textures here. Because they look super detailed in Mass Effect 2. Here it looks like stretched textures.
Good talking to you.
No more talk. We know Gavor's tricks. We leave.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Gotta get that
You
discount.
seem like a decent person, but you can't breathe a word of it to Herod.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvage parts. You can see how that turned out. Herod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
Why does Herod control your prices?
Herod made me swear not to undercut him, no matter what. He was here first, so it's his right. But no one will buy from me when he's so much cheaper.
I like that they keep the radio playing in the background, where I think in the original one, all background audio is cut off when you talk to people.
I could go talk to Herod for you. Get him to ease up.
I won't stop you. If you can convince him to lay off, then maybe I'll get off this station after all. His shop's up the ramp, near where Marsh sells his goods. Anything you can do will be much appreciated.
I have to go.
Please check with my kiosk to see what I have for sale. And thank you.
Alright, heavy weapon ammo, heavy skin weave. Yes, we want the Mattock. And we want the Geth shotgun.
This should come in handy.
Here's the couplings that the engineers need. And then you just want to buy all the upgrades you can. They don't take effect. You have to go to the research lab after you get Morton to actually research those items and apply them. $4,500, $60,000 Blood Dragon armor.
I might have something here for you. Not much.
I'm in the mood to spend some money, but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk the black market.
I'd rather deal with you than give money to those thieves. You sure we can't make a deal?
Yeah, well, that's all it took to get a discount at a store.
I have to make a profit.
Convinced me to buy here.
Don't tell anyone or I'll lose my shirt.
So that's a uniform thing I can wear. That's 416.
We can use this.
Originally created for Earth's Urban Combat Champion League, this set of armor has undergone much or more field testing than those of modern militaries. It uses a unique proprietary power cell that costs as much as the EUCC rookie's contract. The armor's microframe computer adapts to any top-tier Omni Tool, Kinetic Barrier, or Bioc Amp, giving breathtaking and air-free performance. The chest and shoulder pieces bear the logo of Edmonton Blood Dragons, and the inside of the armor bears the signature of the entire team. When and how the elusive man got his hands on this armor is unknown, but several of the signatures are messages such as Expletive the Geth and Shepherd get well soon. Increase power by 15%, increase shield strength by 10%. But if you're a Bioware fan, you notice that's the logo from Dragon Age Origins. That's what it's referencing to. But it's kind of cool here that they turned that into a combat sporting league. Okay, that's all that stuff.
Alliance military officials are having difficulty meeting hiring quotas, according to a new report.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
Let's talk about
Tell
the
me about your
Quarian.
deal with the Quarian over there.
They also changed him. He was not white. We've never seen like a white or albino Elcor, but he is. Originally he was brown.
What if you and I make a
Bye-bye,
deal?
dear.
You let him set his own prices, and I won't break your legs.
With barely contained terror, you drive a hard bargain, human.
I haven't even started.
Resignation, very well. I will release the
I
Quarian.
like how they have he has a cigar, like he's like a sleazy shop owner, but like he doesn't sound like it at all.
On my own wares.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine
And
day.
this is where you get the Terminus armor, and then this is the only power weapon you'll ever need. So visor increased headshot damage by 10%. Model ship, yeah, I'll take that. Chest plate capacitors. Doubles the time limit for hacking, yes. Taurus armor is environmentally sealed with an independent air supply for use in space and extreme planetary conditions. Its onboard microframe computer runs a suite of battle management software to prevent detection by passive thermal sensors. Body heat is channeled through the base of the feet and depresses into the ground. Increase storm speed by 10%, increase shields by 15%, increase all weapons. Yeah. What's up? Okay. But this is the only like power weapon you'll need for the entire game. Doesn't matter what level of difficulty, this is the gun you want. Laxorn Gravitational Singularity Project is the brainchild weapon designer of Eli Wegner, one of the few humans who earned the privilege of serving the Asari commando units. Overawed with how the Asari could create biotic singularities to pull opponents out from behind cover, he was determined to duplicate the feat technologically. Rangers team created a weapon that could elevate targets' particles of matter to near infinite mass, creating gravitational singularity and drawing nearby enemies inward for a short period of time. The rapidly increased gravity rips the target apart as it pulls the enemy closer to the singular center. When the mass effect field destabilizes and suddenly returns to normal, the result is explosive and inflicts additional trauma on the enemy. The weapon almost didn't happen. Early designs were dangerously unstable. The science for creating a hyperdense mass effect field was well established, but projecting it at an adjustable range proved elusive. It was only after 6 years of development that the weapon finally qualified for Systems Alliance Advanced Individual Heavy Weapon Trials. By that time, the Singularity Project was rugged, reliable, and easy to use and repair. It immediately went to field tests in a small-scale desert war on Earth, where the weapon terrified opponents We had never seen its effects before. The swirling sand and dust sucking soldiers into its center served as a centerpiece of many propaganda videos. In the resulting media coverage, the Wagner Arms M490 GSP became known as its simpler nickname, the Black Hole Gun. His dream finally a reality, Wagner personally altered its name to be more marketable as the Black Storm. The Black Hole Gun. I like that. Alright. So, the only bad thing is about when you go shopping, you find better armor to wear. You only have one place where you can actually wear that armor. And that is back on your ship. So you're going to have to go back to the Normandy, put on all the bonus armor that you got, or new armor if you want to try that out instead. And then go back to your level. Now, luckily with how fast this Xboxes are, the loading is done really quickly here. So you want to go back to the Normandy. The Normandy leaves. It's like, Joker, take us out to orbit. Okay, cool. I'm changing my clothes. Now take us back in.
Commander, there's a message waiting at your private terminal. I believe it's from Counselor Anderson.
Okay, Counselor Anderson's waiting to talk to me. Alright, so you go to armor. You know what? They don't have it here anymore, do they? Yes, here's the Blood Dragon armor. Only place I wear this is I wear it in Tally's recruitment level because you have to wear a helmet on your armor the whole time. So this is your armor pick for that. Always wear that. So reduce the delay for your shield. So you want that. I don't have any guards. I don't have any gauntlets. Incorporate increased storm speed. Yep, I'll take that. This is more my standard look. Alright, so exit. Back to the CIC.
Commander, there's a message waiting at your private terminal. I believe it's from Counselor Anderson.
Yeah, we'll have to wait. Got redock. Let's take Miranda. This disrupt ammo and Inferno grenade. Pistols, heavy pistols and shotguns. Alright, we'll take Saeed with us. Alright, Mattock rifle. Mattock is a semi-automatic hybrid weapon with an assault rifle's low heat production and a sniper rifle's punch. Though it does not have a sniper rifle's precision scope, marksmen favor it increased power over that of an assault rifle to bring down the hardened targets. Its lack of full auto setting is advertised as a feature rather than a shortcoming, since the curved soldier's tendency to spray inaccurate fire under stress. So like, this is one of the best rifles in the game. And in 3 it's even better because 3, I think the Mattock is one of the few guns, and the Cerberus Harry, which is a version of it, already has penetration power. So you can already shoot through shields with it, I believe. And then in 3, when they came out with Cerberus copies this gun and makes it fully automatic. Alright, use that. Geth shotgun. And Black Storm Singularity. Saeed, Mantis Sniper. Alright, perfect.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Mordin Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Humans are a blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight. And you, human. And you.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out.
You can't keep me out. I live in there.
I'm doing you a favor, lady. If you go in, the guards will cut you down. I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
Before
This thing
looters
affects
get
every
it.
other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
So I think I fixed that bug.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya T'Loak calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
There's a Solarian named Mordin Solus in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Mordin's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Listen, you're stuck here until this quarantine is over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
Fortunately, humans are immune to the plague.
Always check to make sure you still have all the weapons you assigned yourself.
Loud and clear.
With you.
On my way.
Don't shoot, they're cleared to come in.
Very say, Blade Runner aesthetic.
Good luck in there. Blue Suns and Orchard shooting anything that moves.
Look out, hostiles!
Takes care of him.
Blade control at its most basic. Pile the bodies in the street and burn them.
Okay, looking for the white line at the top. There we go.
Tried to claw his way out. Can't say I wouldn't do the same.
I can hear people coughing in the background. Oh, must be the guy sitting over there.
Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough. Nothing to do now but sit tight and wait for them to wise up. Good thing we brought a deck of cards. Nobody's even come by to check on us. Never thought the Blue Suns would turn their backs on me. This group used to stand for something. When I get out of here, I'm gonna make them pay. Davis isn't doing too good. I think he really does have the plague. Gotta get out of here before he infects me too. Davis died last night. He's still talking to
Can't really make out what it says.
Good to hear his voice. The company is nice. Nobody should die alone.
Yeah, it's coughing up a storm.
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your faint pity is the final insult.
Humans didn't create this plague.
Lies drip from your mouth like the blood from my sores. The proof is there for all to see. Your species is the only one that does not succumb to the virus. Yours and the wretched Vorcha.
I need to find Mordin Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burn Mordin and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you.
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
Oh, you helped me. Why?
It's what I do.
It's what I
don't know if I can find a cure for this plague, but I'm gonna try.
Your words sound sincere. Maybe it's the fever. But as you said, what have I to lose? What do you wish to know?
Why are you so convinced humans are behind this outbreak?
The plague is too potent to be a naturally occurring virus. Airborne transmission across numerous species, near perfect mortality rate. It had to be created in a lab. And since humans are the only species not affected, there is only one logical conclusion.
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the plague? What if they spread the virus so they could take over the district?
Vorcha are immune to disease. A human-created plague wouldn't affect them. But if the Vorcha created the plague, why wouldn't it affect humans? Besides,
I can't. He's got good logic there.
A virus like this. They're scavengers. Sorry, human. You may not want to believe it, but all the evidence points to your species.
I need to find Mordin Solus.
He has a clinic on the far side of the district. He's taking in refugees, offering to help those infected with the plague. I was afraid to go to him before. He is dangerous, but perhaps he can help.
What makes Mordin worse than dying from the plague?
The Blue Suns tried to press him for protection money. He killed them, stunned them with some kind of toxin, then gunned them down. He's not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people and display the bodies as a warning.
When I find Mordin, I'll tell him about you. If he has a cure, I'll make sure someone gets it to you.
Thank you. My time is running short, but at least you have given me a flicker of hope to brighten the darkness of my final hours. I don't want to die. Whatever Mordin is, I will risk it if he can reach me.
You were talking about Vorcha earlier?
Before the quarantine, the Blue Suns controlled this district. But as their numbers fell to the plague, Vorcha moved in. The Blue Suns are fighting to protect their territory. But as the plague spreads, it's only a matter of time until the Vorcha overwhelm them.
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
Yeah, everything does look really good though still.
The Blue Suns came by this morning and did something to my door. Now it won't open. Turned out this morning, maybe. They said they were trying to control the spread of the plague. But I'm not even infected. Damn Tyrians. Must be some kind of extortion racket. Trap me in here for a day or two, and offer to let me out of here.
Here they come.
Alrighty, come on.
Get down!
Let me... Hello? Hello? Hey Dave, what's up? You're on stream, by the way.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going on?
Hey, you creaming and streaming?
Yeah. On this game, yes, I am.
I'll take up too much of your time then.
They're all good, dude.
Talking about Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could try and watch some stuff. It's just been so long.
That's okay. I've played the first one of multiple times, so I can definitely help fill in with that stuff.
Just kind of feel useless in that regard. So, like, I don't know too much about Fable.
Sorry, dude.
I mean, the only thing I could say is I played the beta of the unreleased one. That's pretty much.
What unreleased one?
Remember they had the one that was being developed?
Oh, okay. You actually had it actually in a playable state, huh?
I played it at work. But yeah, that's how I played it. Because we had to look at somebody who's.
This looks interesting.
You still there? Did I just lose you? You're kind of popping, and then I lost you mid-sentence.
What'd you say?
Okay, now you're back.
Sorry. Yeah, I played it at work because somebody was uploading stuff and we were trying to verify security.
Ah,
I
okay.
played like a little bit. But yeah, it wasn't very good.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
I was playing it, I was like, I could see why this got dropped when they dropped it. Did not need to go any further. But I don't know. I don't even know if that made it outside into like a private beta outside.
I
I
don't think it did.
Why are the Blue Suns hunting you?
Yeah. I mean, maybe they had like a few people who were like hardcore Fable people.
Oh,
that's usually how they do those things.
They do. I mean, that's why they made that remake of God. What the fuck was that stupid game? It was like the first game that they sold for $20, brand new. But it was
Black
like
and white?
No, I'm thinking of a game that they sold to Xbox that somebody at Microsoft thought it was a great idea to remaster this game for the new generation. It's like nobody bought that, dude. Like, I'm like one of 5 people who even know that game exists.
Oh, that card game.
Yeah.
Where you like fight in an arena. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
What else can you tell me about the plague? When did it start?
I remember when they brought that up, I was like, I didn't even know this game existed.
Yeah, and it's like it was clear, like the person talking was like, the way he was talking was like, okay, clearly you are a big fan of this game, and you somehow got them to greenlight you to play it when nobody else is going to be playing this thing, dude. And then the big thing was that they had lost the source code, or they had lost something with the source code, so they had to go back even further. So the game didn't even look as good as it originally did.
Yeah, it looked and played not so good.
Tell me more about the Blue Suns.
That was definitely a question mark game. Like, why would you do this?
Yeah. Like, it's not even a cult classic. Like, barely anybody knows what that game is. Like, I can't even remember the name.
And this damn plague hit. Everyone started dying. The vortex started moving in.
Where's my phone? Phantom Rush? Phantom Dust?
Phantom Dust. That's what it was.
My brain is...
Find Morden Solus.
Is it really Phantom Dust? I'm trying to look.
He's got a clinic on the other
Yep,
side.
Phantom Dust, yep.
Heard he's taking in refugees now, trying to help.
That
plague
is
victims,
it.
offering protection from the
Wait, no,
suns
is
and
this
the
it?
Sure.
Oh, no, yep, Phantom Dust, yeah. 8.5, 81 Metacritic on the OG.
Yeah, but it wasn't a good game though.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
The vortex tried to muscle in. He gunned them down. Just like that. Pop, pop, pop. Didn't even use
Like, it looked like it was gonna be a cool action game. Then when it turned into like a fucking 3D card game, I'm like, oh, this is so stupid.
It just didn't make sense. I'm like, what do the cards have to do? We're fighting.
Yeah.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Morden's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
You ever watch those gamer poop videos?
The streets are crawling with
I've only made it to 1 or 2.
Besides,
God, I made the
I'm not
mistake and
risking my
fell
life
into
in
like a
rumor that
black
some
hole of it.
Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
I I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to
I see
Gordon's
you
Point.
streaming.
I'm going to be under fire from the Blue Suns and the Borgia, so I
You
can't
see
take
how
you
many
with me.
people are on this?
But I promise you this.
What?
I'll do what I can to leave a safe path
I
for you to
never
follow.
showed them.
It's risky.
I don't know where to see this.
I
I
think
have
it's your
so
only
I'm
chance.
not used to Twitch.
Okay.
But I have to mute your stream so I don't hear your echo.
Oh.
We'll
Yeah.
wait here for a while and give you time to clear the way. Then we'll head for Morden's clinic if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you there.
Well, I found a huge bug in Mass Effect 2, and I also found the solution to it on stream. Like, literally during cutscenes, it's not even cutscenes, it's also during dialogue sequences. On the right side of the frame, it gets all artifacty and pixely for like 2 or 3 rows of your screen. But if you go into photo mode and you turn off the field of view on and off, it will actually go away and then it will never come back.
Weird. I wonder how many bugs the screenshotting method added.
Probably quite a few. That's probably what caused the bug I've ran into.
Also, I can't tell, but like I feel like the Twitch stream is running at 30 frames per second.
It might
the
depend.
Game at 60.
The game's at 60, yeah. But I can see the stream doing that depending on bandwidth or whatnot. Ooh.
Guy got you a gift as a late birthday. Because I was like, what do I get the guy that can get whatever he wants? I have to get something that can catch you by surprise.
The videos definitely did. I
And that
love
was
this
fun.
gun.
Brittany was like, you're spending way too much time on this. I was like, this is worth it.
It was fucking hilarious. I loved it. What the fuck, Zaid? What are you doing? That was just funny to watch him run away. And you see bullet fire, and then he he runs away because a bunch of enemies are coming out of this.
I just love hearing Zaid's voice.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Shepard.
Oh, he killed me. Fucker. The second shotgun round got me.
It's funny that like your guys can go down, but if you can't.
Yeah. I'm glad I recorded that. I'm gonna cut that scene with Zaid running away from bullets and a whole crowd of aliens following him.
Such a bummer that the voice actor died. I mean, I don't know about most people, but I mostly remember him from Galaxy Quest.
Who was he in Galaxy Quest?
He was the main bad guy.
Oh, really?
In this suit, yeah.
I did not know that. Yeah, he had a sad end because I think he died, and he died in his apartment and nobody knew who he was. Oh, that was nice. Have more guys coming, right? Yeah, there they are. Whoa, that just fucked them all up. Ah, there, he's still alive. Oh shit.
Your Twitch stream is like lagging by like 5 seconds compared to your speech. It's a trip.
Yeah, that's they do that on purpose so that they can like censor shit if they need to.
It's so weird though. I hear you talk and it's like your mouth isn't moving, and then like 5 seconds later your mouth moves.
That was the one nice thing about
Mixer?
Mixer, yeah, where it was real time.
Hey, back off. We got here first. Hey, what did I say? We found this stuff. It's ours.
Now forget it. Nothing but junk in here. This place is worse than the last one.
Who are you?
What are you doing in this apartment? Did you kill that Turian?
What, the guy on the floor? Nah, the plague took care of him. We're just here to take a full accounting of all his worldly possessions.
Stealing from the dead. That's pretty low.
What's the big deal? It's not like they're gonna miss anything. We're just showing a little entrepreneurial spirit. The plague doesn't affect humans, so we might as well cash in.
Besides, if we don't take this stuff, the Vorcha or Blue Suns will. Better us than them, right?
No more looting.
Oh, what? You gonna shoot us?
I've killed people for less.
I don't think he's kidding, man.
Whoa, hold on a minute. Nobody needs to shoot nobody. We're stopping, okay? We just wanted to make a quick buck. It ain't worth getting killed over. We're done. Seriously, I swear.
We need to get going.
Yeah, sure. We'll just stay here for a while. Get some rest.
Don't worry, you made your point. We ain't gonna steal nothing.
Renegade for life.
That's Courtney, man. Courtney kills the council, beats up the reporter. I mean, she's terrible for PR.
I need to see how my Renegade playthrough pans out. I went full asshole.
Full asshole, like you don't do any of the loyalty missions and everybody on the crew dies but you.
I basically made it so that I sacrificed every alien first and kept every human as much as possible. I went full human.
That's being really asshole about it. That's cool.
Yeah, I sacrificed the original. I don't know what are they called. You just named it a moment ago.
What?
The people on the Citadel. It's like you have the main crew when they're coming in, like protect them, and I was like,
Yeah.
fuck that.
The
Kill
council.
fucking Reapers. Council, thank you. I keeps it real.
Not an option.
Alrighty.
Professor Morton Solus?
Don't recognize you from area. Too well armed to be refugees. No mercenary uniform. Quarantine still in effect. Here for something else? Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague.
So how's your work
Investigating
been and
possible use of
whatnot?
bioweapon. No. Too many guns. Not enough data, equipment. Soldiers.
It's all
Not
right.
scientists. Yes.
They want me to come back to work badly, but I'm like, I'm just gonna look for another job. Like, I don't need to keep this going, man. I'm like not even sure when I'll get better. It's like what, I barely lasted a month driving back to work.
Ever heard of an organization called Cerberus?
Crossed paths on occasion. Thought they
It's
were
not my thing to keep that path going.
Salarian.
Yeah.
I'm on a mission to shut down the collectors, and I need your help.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. Our goals may be similar. But must stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
I'll get in and deal with the Vorcha.
The thing that was crappy is like I felt like crap over the weekend, so it's like I lost a lot of time just from like, let me just sleep.
Oh man,
Vorcha shut
that
down
does suck.
environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates.
Feel
Take
old.
plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith.
I get my second shot this Saturday, and hopefully this weekend I don't end up feeling icky, feeling ick after taking it.
Hasn't come back.
If I see
It was weird. I didn't have any symptoms the second time. Like, my arm hurt for maybe an hour, and that was it. But I did lift weights afterwards.
Courtney's arm hurt. And that's it. Like she just got her second shot this past weekend. It was like, oh, my arm just hurts. That's all. No headache, no nothing.
See what I can do.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
Maybe you'll grow a second ear.
We'll be here when you return.
I always forget Ashley Williams is the same name of Ashley Williams from Evil Dead.
Yep.
They've seen us.
Shields down.
I'll still say I think hardcore is probably the right difficulty to play this game on.
But this is 2, right? Not 3?
Yeah, this is 2. This is 2. But like hardcore is like the right difficulty for how they set up the enemies and everything. Where Insanity is like it goes just a little bit too far, but hardcore is like the right difficulty level that you should expect, I think. Stop shooting me! God damn it! I was hoping that you would do something about that.
You have to turn off the music when you stream, huh?
Not usually. Oh, on some games, yes, but I haven't done it on this one. Because like, you'll definitely hit the DMCA or YouTube will demonetize it or something.
It's funny. I was thinking about playing some OG Xbox games, and I'm like, oh, I can't. So I use the custom soundtrack on everything.
Yeah.
I was thinking about making my own tracks just so I could put them on there. Might still do it, but that's pretty time intensive with everything else I got going on.
Yeah.
Boom!
Boom.
You want some, huh? You want some? Okay. Long distance dedication?
What?
You bet.
Long distance dedication? Thought you were gonna go for a long shot.
I don't know.
Watch the Krogan. I'm on it.
He just kills Saeed, execution style.
Oh! I'm just sleeping, Shepard. Wake me up.
Oh shit.
Oh! Is that the Cobra missile?
That's the black hole gun, dude. Sassel still?
Engaging target.
So why does he point it up to reload?
I don't know. Oh god, that hit me dead center.
Easy enough.
trying to remember the name of the gun. I don't think it's in Mass Effect 2 now I think about it. I can see you're using harn effects, but it's the gun that shoots a round, it sticks to and it explodes.
Yeah, it's in Mass Effect 3. It's not in this one.
Ah, damn. That'd have been cool if they could have at least brought some of the older guns to the first and second game.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Okay, purple, that one. Missed it. Gotta wait for it now. There it is.
That's right, hacking is just like that.
Be funny if all that gibberish was actually the source code to Pinnacle Station that they lost. It's been here all along.
Control Alt Delete. So if you fail 3 times, it shock you?
No, it locks you out and you can't do it again. So you miss out on getting whatever it was going to give you. It's usually just money.
We saw the vials in your bag.
No, those vials contain the cure. Please, you have to believe me.
Maybe we should cut off your fingers. That should loosen your... Look out! Don't move. One more step and we'll kill your friend.
I know you're scared of the Vorcha, the plague, but this man isn't to blame. If he was spreading the virus, why would he come into Vorcha territory? They're immune.
He's right. It doesn't make any sense. If we release the prisoner, we can go.
You have my word on it.
Let him go. You got what you wanted, human. Are we free to go?
We had a deal.
Human nobility. I didn't know such a thing existed.
Thank you. I thought they were gonna kill me. Did Morden send you to find me?
The professor could use your help right now. He's got too many patients and not enough volunteers.
Yeah, okay. I'll go right away. Thanks again. I owe you... well, everything.
How's Brittany's school going?
Summer break. So she's actually in your area right now dealing with all that hail.
Yeah, we had weird weather lately.
Company up ahead.
What I thought was funny is it was warmer there. And then it's colder.
Yeah. Don't understand the logic on that one.
I'm a believer in climate change, and by climate change I mean I don't know what the fuck's going on, but something's happening.
Man, I wasted it.
This'll put him down.
I don't think we ever had an explanation for how we got from like the previous age before the Ice Age. Remember they were like the whole mammoth like froze on contact immediately?
Yeah. Headhunter.
Achievement unlocked.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, stay right there.
Incoming.
Okay, go back to this gun. Sorry, I'm not concentrating. I'm not talking. I'm just concentrating too much.
I'm just watching. You died a few times, I understand. Wish you could make your guy look like Judge Dredd or something akin to that.
That would be cool.
I also don't think they ever topped Saren in terms of a proper villain in the game.
True that.
I'm also trying to remember who did the voice, because it was somebody who was famous.
I'd have to look it up. I don't recall either. Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Oh, that's who it was. Fred Tatasciore. I think that's how you pronounce it.
What's he? What would we know him from?
He's mostly known for doing the voice of the Hulk. Like, he has that very, like, screaming-like voice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like, did you ever watch Hulk versus Wolverine?
Nah.
He was the Hulk in that. He's mainly a voice actor.
Okay.
Yeah, Jesus, he's done over he's done 809 different things.
Damn.
Most recently did Army of the Dead. He did the zombie vocals.
Oh, wow.
Collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines. Put cure in air. We kill you first.
They've seen us.
Man, this is like really is like a perfect game.
Mass Effect 2?
Yeah, it's like all the thought they put into like all the different animations and all the different scenarios.
The central control system is in an alcove in the center of the back wall. You can inject the cure and reinitialize the systems there.
Excellent. The cure is in place. Now we need to reactivate the fans.
Casey Hudson was the director on all three, though, right?
Yeah, because this was his magnum opus. The story he wanted to tell. Ooh. Okay. You stop the door from closing, they won't spawn any more enemies.
This fan is powering back up. We still need to activate the other one.
I'm recording this today. Like so many good like different battle scenarios that I can put into review video.
Do you record all of this as you stream simultaneously still?
Sometimes. Like right now I am.
But this is on the S, right? The Series S.
Yeah, but I'm recording it through the Elgato.
So when you're doing the Elgato, are you doing on the same one you sent me? That one does this in 1080p, or are you doing one with 4K support?
It's a 4K support one. Oh, that was a waste, but alrighty.
Environmental systems engaged. Airborne viral levels dropping.
I did it just in time too. Good.
Well done, Shepard. Thank you.
And thank you for me as well. Those Batarians would have killed me. For a second there, I thought you were going to shoot them even after they let me go.
I made a promise to spare them if they let you go. I honor my promises.
Merciful of you. Risky. Would have killed them myself.
Professor, how can you say that? You're a doctor. You believe in helping people.
Lots of ways to help people. Sometimes heal patients.
The Morton looks really good.
Execute dangerous people. Either way helps. Go check on the patients.
I love all the detail in this now.
Good kid.
The only thing I don't like is you still see the disparity between quality of texture on faces versus the body.
Oh yeah, and you'll see that in the remaster, like depending on the lighting on some characters, it looks worse here than they did in the original game.
We've cured the plague. Are you ready?
So who looks worse?
Well, like there's a Vorcha you meet in Omega, who's like talking about Captain Gabon. In the original game, it would look really textured and really nice, and in this one with the lighting, it's like stretched. It just looks like a stretched texture on his face.
I'm gonna look around for a moment.
I know you. From the apartment. You found me. You told Morden about me, didn't you? You saved my life.
Remember this the next time you're about to judge our species.
I was wrong about you, human. I was wrong about a lot of things.
I'm glad to see you're okay.
I owe you my life, human. Thank you.
I was thinking about this, and it struck me as odd that in some ways 2020 wasn't a surprisingly bad year for horror.
Oh yeah, it definitely wasn't.
You had Come Play, Freaky, The Invisible Man, and Wretched.
Thanks for bringing us here. You probably saved our lives.
Thanks for bringing us here.
I could always throw in other movies in that list, but I'd be a little generous.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Normandy, Professor. It's an honor to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
You're very well informed.
Solarian government well connected.
I feel like they made Shepard's arms more ripped in this than they were in the original one.
Informed of name only, no knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation.
Do you like my guns?
Don't kid yourself, Professor. Humans still
Yes, I love the Carnifex. Fast rapid fire. Not those guns.
Collectors are abducting human colonists out on the fringes of Terminus space.
Not simple abductions. Wouldn't need me for simple.
Entire colonies disappear without a trace. No distress signals are sent out.
This is definitely the one game that I can tell the difference between a Series S and a Series X gameplay. The Series X renders shadows more crisper.
You don't have to sit there and
and more realistically.
We collected samples from one of the colonies. I'd like you to
You think
analyze
that's
them and figure out
a
how the collectors
a
did
ray trace feature, perhaps, or?
Well, they're
I guess
both
it wouldn't apply.
they're both supposed to have ray tracing though. But the way the Series X does it though, the shadows is what I noticed the difference in this game in these games so far.
No, maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
See, I was under the impression they were essentially the same. It's just that Series S capped out at 1440p.
Cerberus more desperate than I
And
thought.
maybe it's looking at 4K and the true 4K. Maybe that's the difference then. But that's what I noticed between this one and the Series X's one is the shadows on people's faces and how they move way better on the Series X.
I wonder if it's maybe like a bandwidth issue, like it processes more quickly, so it's more accurate at the time of rendering.
Maybe.
Like a post effect sort of thing. I don't know. Cause see, is this the Xbox One version or is this the Series X version?
It's the X and S version.
Gotcha.
With the digital copy, you get whatever console you're on. It will download that version of it. All right, so there's upgrades I have. These upgrades I want to do.
Would you like to build a shotgun?
Yes. yes, I would. Prototypes. Yes, like the armors that you got for DLC, you now either have to buy them or you have to craft them.
Kind of like just getting them as DLC, but then again, we bought the collector's edition.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what they did with the Dead Space.
Oh yeah. Alright, there we go. Alright. I'm going to call that a stream here and log off so I can go make some dinner.
Right on. Good gaming, Shepard.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate you watching the stream. Appreciate all you, those out there who watch the stream. And I'll see you guys next time.
Adios.
Adios. Pause that. All right. Gotta save my game. Yep. Booyah.